What if I told you that one tiny object sitting on your desk has changed the world more than most kings, armies, or inventions? Every constitution, every peace treaty, every scientific discovery, every love letter, every billion-dollar business deal, every famous signature in history, they all had one thing in common: pen. Without it, many of the ideas that built our civilization might have disappeared forever. But here's something even more fascinating. The pen you casually use today is the result of over 5,000 years of human innovation, frustration, trial and error, and brilliant engineering. This isn't just the story of a writing tool. It's the story of how humans learned to preserve knowledge forever. So today, we're traveling back thousands of years to uncover the complete history of the pen, from ancient Egypt to modern space missions. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never look at a pen the same way again. Long before paper, long before notebooks, long before schools, humans still wanted to record their thoughts. Around 30,000 years ago, prehistoric humans painted on cave walls using charcoal, ash, and natural pigments mixed with animal fat. These weren't pens. Instead, they used fingers, sharpened sticks, bones, and primitive brushes. Thousands of years later, civilization began to grow. People started trading goods, collecting taxes, recording laws, and telling stories. Memory alone was no longer enough. Humanity needed a better writing tool. That need would change history forever. Around 3000 BC, ancient Egypt introduced one of history's earliest writing instruments. It was called a reed pen. Workers cut thin reeds growing along the Nile River. One end was sharpened and split slightly, allowing it to hold ink. The ink itself was surprisingly simple. Black ink came from soot mixed with water and plant gum. Red ink came from iron-rich minerals called ochre. Egyptian scribes dipped these reed pens into ink and wrote on papyrus. Being a scribe wasn't an ordinary job. Only a tiny percentage of Egyptians could read and write. Scribes recorded taxes, royal orders, religious texts, trade records, and medical knowledge. Their pens helped preserve an entire civilization. Many of those writings still survive today. As centuries passed, civilizations continued improving writing tools. By around the 6th century AD, Europe adopted one of the most iconic writing instruments ever made, the quill pen. Quills were made from large bird feathers. The best came from geese. Swans and turkeys were also used. The feather's hollow shaft naturally stored ink. The tip was carefully cut into a sharp nib. Every few pages, writers had to dip the quill back into ink. Writing wasn't easy. Too much pressure could split the feather. Too little ink produced faint letters. Professional scribes spent years mastering this skill. For nearly 1,000 years, quill pens dominated the world. William Shakespeare wrote with one. Isaac Newton used one. Many medieval kings signed important documents using quills. Even the United States Declaration of Independence was written with a quill pen. One simple feather shaped world history. Although quills worked well, they had a major problem. They wore out quickly. Writers constantly needed new feathers. During the early 1800s, manufacturers introduced metal nib pens. Steel nibs lasted much longer. They produced cleaner handwriting. They were stronger, cheaper, and easier to manufacture. Schools quickly adopted them. Businesses loved them. Governments relied on them. For the first time, millions of ordinary people had access to reliable writing tools. But there was still one annoying problem. You still had to carry a bottle of ink everywhere. Imagine attending an important meeting. You pull out your pen, then ink spills all over your clothes. That happened all the time during the 1800s. Inventors desperately searched for a solution. In 1884, an American insurance salesman named Louis Edson Waterman patented a revolutionary fountain pen. Legend says he lost an important business contract because his old pen leaked ink onto the paperwork. Frustrated, he designed a better system. His pen stored ink inside a reservoir and delivered it smoothly through tiny channels using gravity and air pressure. It dramatically reduced leaks. Writing became cleaner, faster, and more comfortable. Soon, fountain pens became symbols of education, professionalism, and success. Even today, many executives, authors, and collectors treasure fountain pens. The next revolution arrived in the 1930s. A Hungarian journalist named Laszlo Biro noticed something interesting. Newspaper ink dried almost instantly. Unlike fountain pen ink, it didn't smear. He wondered, what if this thicker ink could be used inside a pen? Working with his brother Georgi, a chemist, Biro invented a pen containing a tiny rotating steel ball. As the ball rolled across paper, it picked up ink from inside the cartridge and transferred it smoothly onto the page. Simple, brilliant, reliable. The British Royal Air Force quickly adopted the design because fountain pens leaked at high altitudes. Ballpoint pens didn't. After World War II, companies mass-produced them. Soon, billions of people around the world owned one. Today, the ballpoint pen remains the most widely used writing instrument in history. Today, pens come in countless varieties. Gel pens, rollerball pens, fineliners, stylus pens, luxury fountain pens costing thousands of dollars. Even astronauts use specially engineered space pens that can write upside down underwater in freezing temperatures and in zero gravity. Meanwhile, millions of people still prefer handwriting over typing. Studies suggest that writing by hand can improve memory, concentration, and learning because it engages the brain differently than typing. Despite smartphones, tablets, and artificial intelligence, the pen refuses to disappear because writing is more than putting words on paper. It's a deeply human experience. Think about this. Every great civilization, every scientific breakthrough, every famous novel, every constitution, every diary, every classroom, every signature that changed history was made possible by one remarkably simple invention. From reeds growing beside the Nile, to feathers from geese, to steel nibs, to fountain pens, to the tiny rolling ball inside your pocket, the history of the pen is actually the history of human knowledge itself. Carried ideas across generations, preserved dreams. It started revolutions, it ended wars, and it allowed ordinary people to leave an extraordinary mark on the world. So the next time you pick up a pen, remember, you're holding more than a writing tool. You're holding over 5,000 years of human history in your hand. If you enjoyed discovering the hidden history behind everyday objects, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments which everyday object should we uncover next.